Hey everybody, welcome back. We are going to talk about the 4 drivers of PCOS in this video. If you didn't watch my previous video, which was talking about what PCOS is and how to diagnose it, go back and watch that first so that you can get caught up on what we're going to talk about in this video. So once you find out whether or not you really do have high androgens, you then need to dive deeper into where is this coming from? What is the root cause of these high androgens? There are 4 drivers of PCOS, and they are insulin resistance, post-pill PCOS, inflammatory PCOS, and adrenal PCOS. Insulin resistance is something that's really common. You've probably heard about it, and we're going to talk about what it is and why it impacts your androgen levels. So insulin resistance is when your body is resistant to the hormone insulin. So insulin is that, you can think of it as a key that unlocks your cells so that glucose can enter your cells. So when your body is resistant to insulin, it can't do its job properly. So the cells don't get unlocked, and now glucose is freely floating in your body rather than getting into your cells. And you have too much glucose, which can then lead to insulin resistance, which can then lead to type 2 diabetes. The way this relates to PCOS is that too much of this, so this insulin resistance, actually impairs your body's ability to ovulate because your ovaries are making too much testosterone and not enough estrogen. Insulin resistance is caused by too much sugar, but note that you can still have normal blood sugar when you test it. So when you go and get tested for this type of PCOS, you want to look at your insulin levels. Other causes of insulin resistance could be from smoking, hormonal birth control, lack of sleep, alcohol, gut dysbiosis, magnesium deficiency, and environmental toxins. So insulin resistance is the one that you want to look at first when you're trying to dig deeper into what type of PCOS you have, because 70% of people with PCOS have it because of their insulin resistance. So the next one, like we said, was post-pill PCOS. This one is, in a way, good because it's the easiest one to correct, because your body, sometimes when it comes off of birth control, it will put itself into a PCOS state, but that's only because it just needs time to regulate its hormones again. So when you're on birth control, hormonal birth control, your hormones are pretty much flatlined. They don't have that natural change that occurs when your body is not on hormonal birth control. So when you come off of, let's say, the pill, your body might need some time to regulate itself again to go into that flow rather than being flatlined. So that will seem like you're in a PCOS state, but you don't actually have PCOS because your body will correct itself after it's had time to get rid of that synthetic hormone that was in the body. Inflammatory PCOS means that you have high levels of inflammation. So inflammation can be caused by things such as your diet, lifestyle, smoking, environmental toxins, and also digestive issues. So when you have those high levels of inflammation, that tells your ovaries and your adrenal glands to create more androgens, which is what leads to your PCOS. Adrenal PCOS is diagnosed when you've ruled out all other causes of PCOS and you still have high levels of DHEAS, even if your testosterone and androstenedione are at normal levels. I know it can feel overwhelming to start looking into PCOS and where it came from, if you even have it, how to diagnose it, what to do now that you know that you have it. But it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Work with someone who understands it and can guide you through getting tested for it and guiding through how to change your lifestyle, change nutrition, and so forth. Because there are ways to correct and reverse your PCOS diagnosis. It's not something that you have to have the rest of your life, despite what most people think. Thanks for watching. In my next video, we're going to talk about what you can do now that you know that you have PCOS and you've discovered what your driver of PCOS is, and how to navigate that diagnosis so that you can reverse your PCOS.